People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, I got a video from somebody in the armed forces, and it shows a Rastaman and people. I don't know the underlying story. I don't know who ticked off this Rastaman. However, when I saw this Rastaman video, the first thing that came to mind is a youth called Kentucky Kid. Now, for those of you that don't know who Kentucky Kid is, he is a Rastaman that was on social media. He made a couple of complaints because he got into a little accident with a popo or a popo car. And he went on social media and he dissed them. And he said that they came back and they basically beat up himself and his girlfriend and people. A couple of days or a couple of months later, them basically find him. We are talking about DEAD. So people, in this case, we are going to look at a Rastaman that is complaining again and sending out all sorts of, we are talking about, say I'm going to do this and do that to the popo. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Don't hold on for me again. Anyone hold on for me again. Look, something about me sword for me. So, the police brothers and sisters there. If I don't know your cloud self, off your head, here. Just like when you can walk with that gun, I saw I and I if you walk with gun too. Who's going to ride to walk with that gun? Eh? Who's going to ride to walk with that gun? Not I have none. Yeah, mister. Just like when you walk with that gun, I saw I and I start walking gun now. Because war! You know here? So, me no gun now. So, last me I walk with. Because I need no one claw head. And then you can't do no one do with me after that. But remember, one head I go.
Now, people, this is my disclaimer. Like I said before, I don't know the underlying story. I don't know who ticked this Rastaman off. However, it is obvious that he is kind of upset. It is obvious that he is sending out all sorts of things to the popo them, and he is claiming that he is going to do this, do that, ass dead and cow fat. However, people, me don't know what happened. So anyways, my messages are the reason for doing this video is to tell this man, listen, when it comes to these popo in Jamaica, they are very vindictive. They don't take threats lightly, especially when it is against their life, especially when you are sending out a direct threat to them. And people like me say, if him have a problem, him get a lawyer, or he contacts the popo and basically try to resolve this. However, when you send out them bold and bad and brazen threat there, people, it could be problematic. It could basically come back and haunt him. And people, he does not want to be haunted by these popo because it usually ends up in the worst case scenario. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, the next part of this video is about an update about the little youth. We are speaking about that 5-year-old youth, and his name is Mikele Allen, and he was basically beaten up by some dogs in a place called St. Dacres. We are speaking about in St. Anne. Now, people, when I first did that video, I said that he is going to need a lot of surgery. He is going to need plastic surgery. He is going to need physical therapy. He is going to need a whole bunch of stuff. So basically, when they brought him into the place of recovery, they did emergency surgery. They took him into the operating room immediately. However, based on information that I have, it is that he got a whole bunch of disease. And people, remember, he was beaten up by some, we are talking about some strange dog, we are talking about some dog, some stray dog. So therefore, you know that there's all sorts of gangrene, there's all sorts of rabies, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, people, it seems like some good Samaritans. We are speaking about some doctors without border. We are speaking about United States, and I am speaking about New York to be specific. If I am not mistaken, they stepped in and they basically said that they are going to transfer him to a hospital we are speaking about in New York. and they said that they had to get some sort of emergency visa for his mother and himself. So people, take a listen, take a look to what the doctor had to say, or what a good Samaritan had to say. And this person's name is Andrew McGlone, Glone, I think. I don't want to butcher his name, however, I know that his first name is Andrew. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
A group of surgeons from the Montefiore Hospital in New York reached out because they had been approached to try and save Mikele Allen's life. Unfortunately, Mikele needs urgent treatment in order to avoid a life-threatening infection, and the kind of surgery that he needs is unavailable currently in Jamaica. The real issue wasn't raising the $120,000 US to carry out the surgery and look after him and his mother. It was really because the mother and child did not have passports, and the process of getting passports and trying to get the US visa was just impossible for them. So they reached out to see if I could try and help do that. I've worked with them previously. We've helped save a couple of people, and I've been through the process before. So we were able to make some contacts with connections in Jamaica and do what we could. Yesterday morning, this young boy didn't have a passport or a visa and no way to get out, and here we are 24 hours later. I'm currently on a flight over to Montego Bay from New York with a nurse from the Montefiore Hospital, and who's also a Jamaican, and we're very, very much looking forward to bringing Mikele back.
Now people, like I've always said, there is an ebb and the flow, there is a pro and a con to social media and being a blogger. It means that we as a whole have influence. It means that it basically gives more eyes to what is going on in Jamaica, and people, obviously, we see that persons are watching, whether they are watching on the next blogger's channel, Rate, Lele, Blue, blah, bling. However, it caught the right eyes, and this youth is getting some assistance because we understand that Jamaica is basically limited in its capabilities because you know that a first world country, they have the latest technology, they have more brain power, they have the better doctors. Well, I am not going to say the better doctors. However, it is good when you have two sets of heads working together. We are speaking about the doctors in Jamaica coordinating with the doctors in the United States, New York to be specific, if I am not mistaken. So people, that is always a good look. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that, and like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.